Welcome to State of Decay 2. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you. This is a little show around video of one of the settlements that you can have in State of Decay 2. It's one of the bigger ones. It's not the biggest as far as I'm aware. I think I've discovered the biggest, but I've not lived in it yet. But this is the brewery in the valley. I've been attacked by a feral. So we're going to quickly run inside the brewery. I saw it on the minimap, like, last minute and panicked internally. And I almost screamed, but I prevented myself from doing so. So as you can see, I've got quite a few people here. This is from my series that I've been doing. There we go, we dealt with that. And we're being attacked by, like, a horde or something as well. So I'm just going to do, like, a little bit of a show around. Go away! The Gleaners are back! Oh god. I killed the Gleaners to take over this place and they're back. Jesus Christ. Let me heal up. I'm so sorry about that. Right. Of course that happened. Let's take a look at the base. So at the moment I'm upgrading the barracks that we've got because I've got a lot of people. But this place comes with a lot of slots and it also comes with a built-in brewery. A built-in water tank, and up here was like a thing that sped up like all your facility building, and I think it took away the cost for them. So you're basically going to want to save that until last and then like get rid of that and then build something in its place, which is what I've done. It also has free outpost slots, as you can see here, and free parking slots, as you can see. It comes with a built-in tasting room, which I think is for morale, and you've got your command center, and I think it's got built-in storage. I'm pretty certain that was built in. But I'm going to talk about, you know, the stuff that it comes with, where it is on the map, and whether I would recommend it. Because I'm actually thinking about moving away from it, because I've got too many people at the moment, and I'm sort of struggling to juggle what I've got. Just like my playstyle and stuff doesn't really fit having a lot of people on this game for the moment. I'm not experienced enough for it. So, where it is on the map is kind of interesting. It's sort of in the middle of like this big side area of the valley. It's an okay position. I preferred the position I was in before, which was this starting house, the Clarrington house. It's the site that you're recommended to go to because you sort of spawn down here at this little T-junction. And this place, you required a population of, I think it was 6 or 7 to join it. I think it might have been 8 actually. It was somewhere between like 6 and 8, but you needed quite a few people and you needed 1,500 influence roughly. And I had to kill some people to clean it out, so watch yourself. It might not be empty when you get here. But you've got these 2 buildings and a built-in water pump. Now the built-in water pump does obviously provide water for you. If we go into the base section and take a look at it, I'm already pumping some water around. But if we click on it, you can see here, have someone fill up water barrels and distribute them around the base, providing water access for a time. Will improve utility skills. So it only takes 5 seconds to collect the water. I think it takes like 20 minutes to build the water up initially, and then you sort of dispense it around and it's there for like a set amount of time. I think it's like an hour or I don't know. It's so long like in-game. The main feature we've got is the stills. Now this is really really good if you're going to be a trader. I'm not going to be a trader and I didn't realise this. I didn't realise that I weren't going to be a trader until I sort of like tested it out. But if you're wanting to be a trader and you're wanting to be like peaceful and, you know, make a load of friends around the valley, this is a really really good thing to use, and it really really helps if you've got like a load of food. So basically what the brewery does is you can make alcohol and then trade the alcohol with survivors around the valley. I'm guessing it's a good trading price. I've not traded any of it yet. I've traded like other things and then realised I don't want to be a trader. I'd rather be a hoarder. I think it might boost morale if you have people drink the alcohol. But if we go into here, you've got 2. You've got a craft still, and you've got... where is it? Is it this? You've got something else somewhere. You've got a primary still and a craft still. They're basically the same thing. It's just so that you can make double, I think. So you can make like a fuck ton. And the concept is you convert food into fuel or food into ethanol. So this is really, really good if you want to, you know, maybe get rid of a watchtower and have like 2 gardens or 3 gardens even, and you want to focus just on that. That's what I recommend if you want to focus just on that, having like 2 or 3 gardens and farms and what have you, and converting that into fuel and ethanol, and then making that into what is going to be whiskey. So when you get the ethanol, or any ethanol that you find in supply points or houses or whatever when you're searching, you can take it back here and convert it into whiskey, and then you take the whiskey out into the land and sell it. You can also do the same with beer, as you can see, 6-pack of fresh crafted beer, which you only need water for, and food. Yet again, food. So you can do either of them. I've been doing the whiskey. I've got a feeling whiskey's worth a little bit more because it's stronger than beer. But yeah, you can also get fuel from this place. So that's something, I would say this is a really, really good settlement if you wanted to be a trader. When I do these settlement videos in the future, I won't be talking about like what I'd recommend them being for. I'd just be looking around the place and speaking about what's in them and stuff, and sort of showcasing what they look like and what have you. But because I've been in this place and because I've spent quite a little bit of time here, I'm gonna recommend what I would do if I wasn't in the situation I was like that I'm currently in. But you can see over here that I could put my beds and my infirmary and what have you all inside. Made sure that my storage is inside. I think it might have already been there. Yeah, it's built in. But either way, you want to make sure your storage is inside because of rain. Antonio, bugger off, you big git. But yeah, everyone's following me for some reason. Hello. Why are you two following me? Go away. But yeah, this is definitely what I'd recommend. It's one of the things that I would say is a really, really good place just to spend your game if you're wanting to just roleplay as a trader. The downsides to it are it can't hold a lot of people. I'm going to have to get rid of some people if I want to stay here, which I'm not going to do. I'm going to sort of like, not hard reset, but rethink how I'm playing the game. And there's honestly, like, it's not in a good location. Now, it's rough for me at the moment because I'm having like a turf war, which you can go see on my series. Yes, I'm plugging that. But in terms of just generally where it is, it's not very good. I want to go up here to the police station, which is what the next video will be about in this little mini series where I look at the settlements. I want to go up here because I like the look of it, I like the location of it. I think it's cool that it's right next to a bridge where I've got like a thing, an outpost. I just think it works for me. And that's what you've got to kind of think of, like, does the place that you're in, like, does it fit your play style, basically? And for me, this place doesn't. I thought it did. It worked for me story-wise in my series, but I'm moving on. So, unfortunately, I can't really show you too much of what was already here, but you can get a rough idea by looking at the base layout, what was already here. Because you've got, like, 3 small indoor slots, and 2 small outdoor, and 2 large outdoor. So it's got quite a few slots, and then as you can see, quite a few parking spaces. So it's one of the bigger bases on the map. I think it might be the second biggest, along with the Whitney Field, which we'll get to. That one's a big one. That's by far the biggest on the map. I think that's like the containment fort equivalent. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please stick around and check out the other series, and I don't know, if you found it useful, give it a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.